This is Black Knight 94 with chapter review for Attack on Titan chapter 82. But before I get into that, real quick, I just want to remind you guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be going for a goal of 50 subscribers by the end of the month. You know, start small, then grow big. Currently at 24 at this very moment, so every subscriber counts, so do so if you like this video. But on top of that, if you guys are into gaming, I have other stuff and have been constantly releasing a new segment I call Just Gaming Sleeping Dogs. I think episode 16 should be just finished uploading around the time I'm recording this. So, but enough of that, let's get into the nitty gritty of this chapter. This one was a really surprising chapter overall. Honestly, there are lots of death, of course. We even lost one of the two members that we got, during the end of mid-end of the last arc. The male of the two. That was pretty depressing. Erwin may or may not have died. We haven't seen him since he fell. His horse is definitely dead, but he may or may not be dead. We also know that LEVI plans on, giving the injection to someone else and then having them eat the Beast Titan. Which is actually, pretty surprising. I don't know what you guys thought, but originally I thought he was going to give the injection to himself as a last resort. However, after seeing him, brutally slaughter the Beast Titan, I now realize he has no need for Titan powers whatsoever. Maybe the lack of mortality that it would give him in his human form might help, given how hard it is to kill a Titan shifter, human or not. But at the very least, he has been surprisingly efficient in where literally the rest of the Survey Corps, except for our protagonist Separate, have failed to be. Because they're basically almost all dead. There's literally one survivor, that we at least know of. Like I said, Erwin may or may not be alive, but there's only one survivor that's conscious and walking and uninjured, at the very least. So, he's up and out. I don't know who he is. He's probably no one important. But regardless, this was LEVI's week. We even get to see that someone warned the Beast Titan shifter about LEVI. Because now that I think about it, the Beast Titan's name was actually revealed recently, was it? I kind of forgot it was. Let me see what it was. Beast Titan. Just looking this up real quick. What is his name? ZEKE. That's right, ZEKE. So yeah, ZEKE got ripped the fuck apart. It was quite beautiful. I mean, this was a man who was shown to be capable of, beating the armored Titan in a hand-to-hand combat. Straight up hand-to-hand combat. Never really thought that would be, a fight that he could lose. But I guess the surprise of it all was enough to let his guard down. And one thing's for sure, he was definitely cocky as fuck. But enough about that half of the chapter. The later half was also a surprising reversal, or at least in terms of plotting. Because while the Armored Titan is now, up and ready to fight again, at the very least, at the very, very least, he should be able to, how should I put it? Well, not he should be able to. Don't even know where I was going with that. But basically, they can still win, even though he's back in the game. Even though their lightning spear may or may not be an important part anymore. They see that the Colossal Titan is actually getting weaker. Berthold is getting weaker. Raynor, he's probably not all there right now either. So at the very least, with neither of them up at their full strength, there is hope for them. Sadly, regardless if both our protagonists and LEVI and his one survivor win, they've still lost 99% of the Survey Corps in one fell swoop. Although it seems like there may be some on reserve, as before our recent recruit bit the dust, he at least, showed us that there are a few sleeping God knows where inside the walls. Just, not with the rest of them. So at the very least, they do have others. But chances are it's just going to be our main characters, LEVI, and whoever is going to use that injection. For all that we know, it could be that one random survivor. But regardless, it's past the point of, them being a total win. ZEKE has escaped, so it's not exactly going to be an easy win on that. So, sadly, ZEKE is still alive. And until further notice are Bertolt and Rainer. But either way, at least our heroes now have a chance to win, whereas the past 2 months, it's looked like there has been no way for them to win. Like, maybe mid of each chapter, there was some glimmer of hope, but at the very end of both chapters, all hope was taken away. So now we've got hope again. Things are looking great. So next month's chapter will be superb. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are. So this has been, chapter review of 82 of Attack on Titan. Hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe to support the channel. Check out some of the other stuff. Check out my boy Skeptile227. Me and him did some collabs earlier on. And he should be uploading another one we recorded at least a week or two ago. So, support both of us if we can. Remember, the goal is 50 subscribers. And give him some love too, Skep. Alright. Have a good night, y'all.